Hello YouTubers, this is Tara May, and I'm going to quickly go over the food and how it tastes in the OPTAVIA program. So first I'm going to start with the bars, and keep in mind I'm rating these based on how they taste as diet food, not against all food. So because it is a calorie restricted diet plan, you know, you're going to be eating like 110 calories a day, 110 calories per fueling 5 times a day if you're doing the 5-in-1. So here's my review of the food. Okay, this one here is called the Caramel Delight Bar. It's okay. It's a little hard, so I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. Next is the Drizzled Chocolate Fudge Crisp Bar. I'm not a fan. It's like, you know, it's trying to be a chocolate Rice Krispie bar, but it's just really, it's really hard. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. The same with this Silky Peanut Butter and Chocolate Chip Bar. It's just hard. It doesn't have that like caramelly kind of creamy thing that you're thinking it's gonna be. This one is the Campfire S'mores Bar Crisp. It's a little bit better because it doesn't have that coating on it. I'm not a fan of that hard coating. That's that bar. Then there's the Creamy Double Peanut Butter Crisp. I actually really like this one. This is crunchy and doesn't have that hard coating on it, and it's one of my favorite bars. Then there's this one. This is the Zesty Lemon Bar Crisp. I really like this one too. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's just nice. It's lemony, it's crunchy. It's a really good bar. It's one of my absolute favorites. Next to this one, the Drizzled Berry Crisp Bar. This one is really good. It's just nice and fruity. And I would think I would like the s'mores and the peanut bars the best. And I really do like that one peanut bar. But this one's actually my favorite. And I think that's it for bars. And so they all have 110 calories. You have 5 feelings and they're 110 calories a piece. Now I'm going to get into the shakes. There is the dark chocolate covered cherry shake with real cocoa. That is nice. There are hacks you can do to use this shake mix to make other things. I haven't done that with this shake yet, but I'm definitely tempted. But I do like this. It's not my absolute favorite. If I was going to rate it, I would say it's like a 8 out of 10 for diet food. And again, they're all, well, actually, look, this one's 100 calories, so bonus. Yeah, it looks like all the shakes are 100 calories. And then there's this caramel macchiato shake. It's not going to taste the same as Starbucks, but it's not bad. I would say if you're going to have this with coffee instead of water, it's a nice alternative. And again, it's 100 calories. It's really good. You're not allowed to have regular milk in the OPTAVIA plan, but you can use your fats, if you're allowed your fats in the earlier part of the day, to mix those with almond milk, which is what I do for that one anyway. This creamy chocolate shake is so good. This is my hands down favorite shake. It is so delicious. And of course, because it has 110 calories, I think that's why I thought all the rest of them were 110 calories, but some are 100 and some are 110. It appears. Here is the Silky Peanut Butter Shake. This one is also so good. I really love this one. I would give this a 10 out of 10 for the OPTAVIA plan. The OPTAVIA plan, there we go. Then there's some other options. There's these Cinnamon Crunchios. I changed my rating, 7 out of 10. I love the beginning of these. They really satisfy that crunchy thing that you're going for when you're on a calorie restricted diet. But this, you know, it has this funky aftertaste. So you can either have it as a snack by itself with no milk, or you can put, like I was saying, you can use one of your fats for almond milk to make this a little bit more tasty, and eat it fast, like eat it while it's crunchy, because it just has that nasty aftertaste if you wait too long. Okay, okay, then some of the desserts. The decadent chocolate brownie is so good. I really love it. It's not like a truffle brownie. It's like, you know, you can make it chewier if you cook it for less time. You can make it, you know, more fluffy if you add a little bit more water, or drier if you like it that way. But I like it chewy, and this is really good. I would give this a 10 out of 10. Another dessert, we have the Chewy chocolate chip cookie. This also is excellent. It's not as good as the brownie, but it's really good. It's just hard to get out of the pan sometimes, but that I would give a 9 out of 10. It's really good. I can't believe this is even a diet. Everything is pretty tasty. Then here's another breakfast thing. I really like these golden chocolate chip pancakes. They're not as fluffy and as nice as like homemade pancakes, but if you waffle them, they are really, really good. And you can use fat-free syrup that's approved in plan to have that. And this is only 100 calories. So I really like that. And you can make them thinner and, you know, kind of spread your meal out like you're fueling. Or you can have it like more dense and fluffy and, you know, have one big fluffy one. These Buttermilk Cheddar Herb Biscuit, oh, I love this. It's got rosemary in it. I would give this a 10 out of 10. It's really, really good. I'll put all the ratings down if I skipped any of them. But this is really delicious. It almost actually feels like a cheat. Now for some of the other like lunchy, dinnery kind of stuff. I'll get into that in a second too. This rustic tomato herb penne, I would give this an 8 out of 10. I actually probably would lean more towards a 7 because I just had this today. The meat is weird and there's like 4 or 5 pieces of pasta. So it's not like the picture really at all, but it's good. Like when you're having 110 calories for each fueling 5 times a day, this is pretty darn satisfying. So I really like this. And same with these, whoops, one more. I'm on the fence on this. This is the home-style chicken flavored vegetable noodle soup. You have to really like cook it for a long time, stir it up, put it in there again, cover it. But if you don't let it set for like, and sit for a long time, the noodles are hard and the little carrots are hard. So I like this, but it's a pain in the butt because you know, you're hungry, you're like on the calorie restricted fueling, and then it's time for this and you just want that comfort of soup and you're like, I want it, and you can't have it because it's still cooking or sitting. But I do like it. I wasn't gonna give it even a 7, but it's growing on me. For now I would give it a 6. Okay, the crunchers. The crunchers are just what they say. If you like to crunch and you need crunching for your diet plan, this is exactly what they do. These zesty cheddar and Italian herb crunchers, out of the crunchers, I like them. I'd give them a 9 out of 10, but you have to drink a lot of water with this plan. You're gonna want to drink. And I always drink like a 16-ounce glass of water every time I eat these crunchers. Smoky BBQ crunchers grew on me. I would bump them up to an 8 out of 10. They're smoky, but I don't think they're too smoky. Somebody said they were really smoky. They must have changed the formula because I hate smoky, but these actually, they weren't too bad. So I bumped them up to an 8 out of 10. But they're not for everybody. They're very, very dry, as are these honey mustard and onion sticks. They're pretty dry, so I would give them a 7 out of 10. They're like one of the drier out of all of them, but you can crunch them up and put them with something else if you want to. And again, that's 100 calories. And the last one that I have is the cinnamon sugar sticks. These are so dry, I even wrote dry on it. They are cinnamon sugar sticks and they are extremely dry. They're probably my least favorite. If I was gonna do this and not have a lot of milk or things with milk in it, like that macchiato shake, I would definitely dip this in Laughing Cow cheese that you're allowed to have as one of your fats, just because they're super dry. Well, that's about it. That's all the food that I got in my plan. I really like this plan. It's called OPTAVIA. I'll just put that up for you. And it's a calorie restricted plan where you eat one of those 5 things 5 times a day, every 2.5 hours. You need to drink like half your body weight in water, and you eat lean and green. You guys can Google that if you want. A lean and green is like a specific portion of lean protein and a lot of vegetables. So when you're eating a lot of vegetables and you're eating 100 or 110 calories plus or minus whatever fats you have or don't have that are allowed in the plan, and you can have these things like healthy fats, and they're like avocados and just what you think would be a healthy fat. So that does take the edge off things. You can have coffee. Like I said, you just can't have regular milk in it. You can have herbal tea. You can have lots of stuff, but when you're eating every 2.5 hours, no more than 3 hours, and you're getting a good night's sleep and you're drinking so much water, you'll be amazed at how much weight you lose. Like I said, I've already lost almost 7 pounds in a week. So I think I could do this as long as I'm not tempted by going out with friends and stuff. But the packaging is, so small. You can just throw all your fuelings in your bag. I could see this being really good for someone like me pre-COVID. We're still in COVID times right now, COVID-19. This could work great for me while I'm on the road. I could throw these fuelings, these boxes of things I'm showing you, and just throw them in my bag and not have to worry about cheating or being busy or whatever. You just can easily prepare them. The bars in particular and the crunchers are just great and very portable. So anyway, this is my first weekend. We're in COVID time, so my hair is a mess. I probably look worse than I would before COVID, but I'm hoping to look better after COVID and after I'm done with this plan. So I'll send a bunch of information on there and some links for how to find out more, and hopefully that'll be helpful to you. Thanks.